Hi, my name's Alan Bracken.
And I'm J.D. Kyle, and I have the pleasure of introducing to you Robbie and my good friend Jackson here. Both of these gentlemen are new on the leadership journey and becoming experts at Taekwondo.
So we've flown over to Johnson City today in the helicopter with my son Jackson to his friend Robbie's house because we want them to demonstrate for you today a good practice, a best practice we as leaders can use when we're correcting someone. Now, both of them are Taekwondo students at Olson's Martial Arts Academy in Johnson City, and they're both on the leadership program. So, Jackson, can you show us, you and Robbie, demonstrate for us what you've been learning on how to properly correct somebody?
Well, we call it praise, correct, praise.
You call it praise, correct, praise. Awesome. Can you show us how that works?
Okay, so Robbie is going to show us a scoot up side kick. And I'm going to be watching him and seeing how well he does.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Go for it, Robbie.
Wow.
Alright, good job. Good power, Robbie. But remember what Master Olson taught us, is to always step behind instead of in front, so we can have more balance and power.
Okay.
So, try it again.
Oh,
Awesome job, Robbie. You had good power and foot positioning.
outstanding job, Robbie and Jackson. So Jackson just demonstrated for us a praise, correct, praise sandwich. As you saw, the first thing he did, he told Robbie that he did a good job, had a lot of power on there. Then he asked him again to do it a second time to improve. And on that, he was very specific in the information that he gave him and helping him to improve the kick and telling him to go behind as opposed to in the front. And then he finished it up with another enthusiastic, great job. So you guys did great on that.
Yeah. So what the takeaway for us here is if we've got to correct somebody's performance, keep it positive.
Absolutely.
And JD, that reminds me of a book I just finished by Joel Manby.
Great read.
And in that book, he talks about the 7 principles that they run their organization by. Now, Joel Manby is the CEO of Hershey Family Entertainment.
Yep.
And they run their organization by these 7 principles. And he was featured, it's a pretty fun little deal, episode of Undercover Boss last year.
Yep.
But the first principle he talks about is patience. And in that, he says, now listen, patience, the definition of patience that he uses is having self-control in difficult situations. Yeah, so isn't that a great quality to have? But also in that, he said, don't be patient with bad performance. In other words, if somebody's doing something wrong, you got to correct it.
Urgency. Yeah.
But be patient in the way you do it.
Right.
Keep it positive. Keep it specific.
Right.
Keep it exactly the way that Jackson and Robbie are learning in Taekwondo. Praise them, tell them what they did good, make the correction, and then praise them
again. Praise them.
So what's our takeaway, JD? What's our question we want to leave with?
This is a challenge for you this week. While you're at work, or while you're at home, or while you're coaching, are you spending your time in a positive way, or are you spending it on a negative way? You're in charge of it.
So keep it positive, and it'll be more effective. Good job, guys.
Good job, gentlemen.